And you know, we all know that Mother's Day is just around the corner, and what a better gift for your mom than having a healthy child. You know, unfortunately, we're aware that addiction can really be an issue that impacts a family, and having family support is a major part of getting through that addiction. So that's why we have our next guest here on the show. She is an author, she's a radio host, and a certified drug and alcohol counselor. Her name is Erica Spiegelman. Fantastic to have you.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm just going to launch right into it, straight up. How can someone break free from addiction?
Well, people could break free from creating healthier habits for themselves. You know, it's really important that we start to unlearn our old unhealthy behaviors and patterns. Sometimes we pick them up in our youth. Sometimes it's mirrored to us in our family of origin or our environment. So really, it's good to look at, how did I learn how to communicate or behave in the past, and how has that led me to maybe, you know, having a substance abuse issue or dependency problem, whatever that may be. We kind of have to take a look at our old patterns and then to create new healthy pathways for ourselves.
So addiction, I mean, it obviously can be substance abuse, but it can also be the form of other things, correct?
Of course, yeah. Food and gambling and shopping, and we have the internet now. We call those process addictions. There is so many different ways that people get distracted and start to have, you know, negative consequences come from just not really learning how to deal with their emotions and what life throws at them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So how important, though, is family support when it comes to recovering from an addiction?
Yeah, family support is extremely important. I mean, if the person is blessed enough to have family that is supportive of them, a lot of people don't have that, and that's why we need to find other communities. But, you know, family needs to be able to support the person and not drink or use around them, ask them how they're doing, and encourage them really to have self-care and therapy and continue on. In my book, Rewired, I discuss, there's a chapter on how family members could actually communicate to their loved ones. They could create boundaries, they could encourage them with compassion, not enable them. So it's really good that people start to become educated, especially family members, on how to deal with that person.
Yeah, that's a wonderful point, because as you mentioned too, I mean, sometimes some of these addictions may actually come from your support group itself.
Yeah.
So making sure that if they're going to support you, that everyone kind of goes into this as a group effort.
It is. I mean, it's a family issue. It's not just that individual, especially if the family members, everyone kind of, we call it, has a role in the family that we play, and sometimes we get stuck in those roles and it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I discuss that a lot in my book, but it's very good that people begin to get the help they need. The family members should absolutely get support themselves and seek therapy, and there's groups like that, and there's just great help out there.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, you talk a lot about this in your book.
Yeah.
So explain to me though, what do you mean by living an authentic life?
Well, authenticity comes from two words, Latin and Greek, and it means coming from the author. So when we live authentically, we have to tap into our instincts and be congruent with our own core values. So my values are maybe different from yours, and we all have different values because we come from, you know, different families, we've had different traumas, and we have a different background. So it's important for us to, if I really value integrity, to live with integrity, or if I really value honesty, to live with honesty. And it's important that we also mirror that in our relationships, where we work, so it feels authentic to who we are, you know, and not make excuses for it.
So to thy own self be true.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And where can people find your book?
At Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, and any other independent bookstores. It's carried around in different cities, and Amazon for sure. Everyone will be able to get it there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you
really
so much.
Appreciate it. And a very important read, I know.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, everyone, make sure